Hey everyone, it's time for the weekly oracle. I'm Mystic Mars. I pull oracle cards and I'm also a healer. I work with chakras. I do a lot of stuff. I also specialize in guided meditation, so that's really fun too. So it is the weekly oracle and we're coming off of this new moon vibe. And over the weekend I gave you guys a little bit of homework. I was really hoping that some of you would do some vision boarding, stuff like that, just getting into alignment with the things that you want, because the new moon is such a great time to align with that and to make lists about what you want to do. I was jazzed this weekend. I was just absolutely jazzed to just sit there and write down my goals and my aspirations and how I'm going to get there. Oh my gosh, yes. This new moon energy really affected me. Maybe because I'm a Leo midheaven. So it has to do with career and things like that, for those of you who know anything about astrology. And of course, new moon occurred in Leo. So yeah, let's get going. I'm going to do something a little bit different today. What I'm going to do is, you know that I've been trying to mix it up a little bit. And what we've been doing is I've been pulling the cards before the live feed and laying them out and asking you guys to pick up on what's there, the numbers, the colors, and all of that. Today, we're going to do something even more different. Hi guys, hello, welcome, thank you for watching. So let me just sync up my phone with this so that I can see your comments and everything, because I'm going to tilt the camera down. So let me go ahead and do that. And while I'm doing that, let me know how your weekend went and how you were feeling the new moon vibes. What seeds did you plant? What plans did you make? How did it manifest in you? Maybe you didn't feel very motivated. We got some energy that told us to kind of relax a little bit as well. So I would love to know how your weekend went. Hello, Dustin and Elizabeth. Hello. So we're going to get going in just a second. I just have to, okay. Alrighty, I pulled up my feed. Let me turn my phone down so you don't hear me echoing. All right. Hey, Kiki. Hello. Speaking of Kiki, she did the homework. She did a vision board, and it was gorgeous. It inspired me. It was just, the images she found were so inspirational. I didn't get around to doing a vision board myself, but I had a bunch of stuff up here. I had like a mental vision board. So maybe I'll get around to doing it. So let's go ahead, and I will tilt the camera down so that we can see the cards. There's 3 cards, of course, one from Avalon, one from my animal medicine deck, and one from my numerology deck. Now, here's what I want you to do. I want you to decide for yourself which one of these cards are you drawn to. And don't worry about this being an animal one, this being number, this being Avalon. Just which one are you feeling a pull to? And you can name it. You could go, oh, I'm feeling the animal, I'm feeling the numerology, I'm feeling the Avalon. Or you could just go, let's go 1, 2, or 3. So I'll ask you guys 1, 2, or 3. For you, what one are you feeling called to? Because you know how sometimes you see these posts where people are saying, okay, which one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which card are you called to? That's the message you're supposed to receive. That's what we're doing here live. This is a live. So I would like to know 1, 2, or 3. Take a deep breath in and just figure it out. 1, 2, or 3. Which one holds your specific message? And also keep in mind that all of these will hold a message for all of us, but the one that you're resonating with the most right now, that's going to be like the keystone. That's going to be the key point that you need to focus on, no matter what else comes up. I'll give you another second to figure out 1, 2, or 3, which one you're resonating with most before I even flip the cards over. These are just the backs. For those who aren't familiar, these are just the backs of the cards. These are not the message. They're just the back art. So go ahead and take a deep breath in. Open your eyes and figure out which one of these is calling to you the most, and then I'm going to read them. So that'll be really cool. Suspense. Yeah, I know. I'm dragging it out, the suspense. Okay, so for number one. Yeah, see, some of you guys will find that it changed, and you know why? It's one of two things. It's either that you feel that you made the wrong choice and your logical mind is going, no, 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 we need some logic involved. Or you use the logical mind and your intuition's like, no, don't worry about the logical. Let's go with intuition now. So don't overthink it. Just usually it's the gut, going with the gut instinct, going with the first thing. So just keep that in mind. And like I said, it doesn't matter too much. We're just playing around because all of these are going to relate to all of us right now. So okay, so number one is bear. What's funny about that? We just had bear. Bear was telling us to hibernate and to introspection and things like that. We just had bear. So those of you who chose one, that ain't over for you. There's some more introspection to be done. But also, this is for all of us, of course, but those specifically who chose one, or the lightning bolt, as some of you guys are calling it, bear. I'll read you the little poem that goes along with bear, for in case you haven't heard me read this before. Bear, invite me into the cave where silence surrounds the answers you gave. It is about introspection. Think of a bear going into a cave, away from everything, to be alone with his thoughts. No outside influences, just you in the cave. You in the cave. Kind of like the womb, too. It's also where we get replenished. And someone last week said, bear to them is kind of about preparation. It could be that as well. And of course, hibernation. This is not very much an action card. This is about going within, taking the time, shutting your door, literally shutting your door if you have to. Okay. Those of you who chose the number card, we have, again, we've had this a lot, you guys. Karmic completion. Now, if you haven't heard me read these before you even try to overthink it, just what does that mean to you right off the bat? What is your gut instinct when I say karmic completion? Right off the bat, what do you feel? And then I'll go ahead and read you a little bit about that so that it's even more clear. So it's the end of a karmic lesson or cycle where you have successfully cleared a contract or debt from your past. It could be a challenging situation, an experience with an individual, an ongoing lesson. Now is a time where you're like, all right, door is shut on that. No more cycling around. No more learning the lesson over and over and over and over. Done. Done. So those who are resonating with this second card, with the numerology card, done. There is a door that you just shut. And I bet you feel really wonderful for having shut that door. So the affirmation that you could take along with you this week is, I cleared debts from my past and create a happy, harmonious life. I cleared debts from my past and create a happy, harmonious life. Door is closed. Hallelujah. You are done with that lesson. Done. Don't think about it. Don't ruminate over it too much. You can do a little bit of introspection and saying, man, I'm grateful that's over. Man, I'm so happy I learned my lesson. But don't stick there. Don't stay in the cave. Move out because you are done. All right. So congrats, by the way. That's so cool. All right. Lastly, so I don't know how many of you resonated with Avalon. I don't think anyone said it, but this is the cat. This is independence and healthy boundaries. Take a deep breath in now and tell me what this means for you. How can this apply to your life? And remember, all these three, no matter what you chose, all three apply to you. Okay, so pay attention to all three. All three have a message for you. Cat. Maybe you've been seeing more cats. Maybe you have a cat that you've been spending more time with. Sometimes it's very literal, but in this deck, cat is independence and healthy boundaries. It's about landing on your feet, trusting that you're going to land on your feet. It's very much a confident energy. Think about what it means in your life right now. Mark says, to me, it means doing what I truly want to do and be able to do it unapologetically. Yeah, that's great. I love this. It's love with freedom. Do not look to own what you desire, for too much attachment can lead to loss. The cat lends you its power to live freely and to remember that the adventure is just beginning. Don't forget that the cat has 9 lives and always lands on its feet. It manages to get up unscathed from a fall no matter what happens. This is about bouncing back up. This is like the phoenix rising, snake shedding its skin sometimes. It's a lot of stuff. So on this leg of your journey, you will emerge safe and sound. Live freely, love without unhealthy attachment, and remember that with the cat as your companion, you may fully immerse yourself in life, for there will be many more lives to come. Yes, yes. So let me know which card you chose, and on a scale of 1 to 10, how much that resonated with you and your current situation. I'll just go ahead and throw that out there. I'll go ahead and ask. I'm very curious like a cat. This could be healthy curiosity too. Healthy curiosity that leads to that freedom and that independence. Because sometimes we need the curiosity before we can feel kind of independent, because we need that urge to do something else. Curiosity about another way to live. Oh, Mark, I have a lot of Scorpio placements too. That's cool. Yes, I very much resonate with phoenixes and snake shedding skin. Scorpio is all about that death and rebirth and death and rebirth. And it could be a difficult energy to have sometimes, but you know what? We move mountains. So it's really, really cool. We get deep. So that's cool. That's awesome. Yes, so cat is 9. Corey is correct. So yes. Oh, I love it when you guys break down the numbers. Okay, yes. 9, 10. I always pay attention to steps. Sometimes you have to find your independence and your healthy boundaries before you could end something, close it, start again. Maybe you've been too codependent. If you've been too codependent, time to end that. Time to end it. And Bear is about being independent as well. Bear can be a family man, but Bear is also about, all right, I'm going to go off on my own, go find me some honey, go be a little bit independent, go into that cave. Bear is in there alone. This bear, in this medicine, Bear is in the cave alone. Because when we have other people around, talking in our ears, it's so hard to figure out what truly resonates with us. It is so difficult, especially for some of us who are prone to just be, other people influence us so much, and people who are empathic, people like that, it can be super hard to say, these are my thoughts, these are your thoughts. It's more like this. So yeah, oh yes, good point, Noreen. You are paying attention, girl. Yes, Leo is the lion. Kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Independence, healthy boundaries. Wonderful. Perfect for Leo season and coming off this Leo new moon. So since this is a new beginning, new moon, we're still kind of feeling the effects of that. Karmic completion. 1, new chapters. Like I said, try not to look back. Try not to look in that rear view mirror too much this week. It's time to move forward. Time to go forward. Do you think a cat sits there and thinks about, all the mice he didn't catch? No, not really. He's kind of like, all right, I'm going to go into the alley and catch more. It's about going after what you want and completing, embracing the completion. And I'm so glad to hear that you guys are resonating with, especially the ones that you chose that will be really influential for you. And what I could do is, if you give me a thumbs up, if you want to keep doing these going forward for each weekly, for each Monday oracle, we could do that. We could say, all right, 1, 2, or 3, which one is going to be most influential for you? Which one is specifically walking beside you? I think that'll be really cool. I like to mix it up sometimes, and I really had the call to do this, and so I really hope you guys take these animals along with you this week. Really think about them. Don't just be like, oh, cool, she pulled bear, bye. No, I love for you guys to, what do I say? What do I always say? I'm always saying, hello. I'm always saying, study bears. How do they eat? How do they sleep? How do they hunt? How do they walk? Cat. Cat. Embrace this. How does the cat move? What does it do? How does it eat? How does it play? Of course, all animals are different, but there's certain archetypes that they're just the same. There's a universal truth in these animals, and that's why we resonate with that. So just pay attention. Like I like to say, look up a video of a cat eating, look up a video of a bear sleeping, things like that. Just really breathe it in, really immerse yourself in that, and see how you could apply it to yourself this week. And you guys, this is so wonderful. I think a lot of us are like, all right, I'm off this merry-go-round. I'm more than ready to say I'm done with that lesson. I'm so done with it. And that's what this is telling us. We had it recently too, and I love that it's aligning with that new moon, because that's a really good time to be like, new chapter, one. Wonderful. Let me just mention that. So this month, usually each month I do a numerology challenge. Some of you guys do them along with me. Me and my sister host them. We were gonna try to have one this month, but we're gonna put all our energy into having a special 21-day challenge next month that leads up to the next new moon in Leo, which is the monumental eclipse that we're going to experience. Wonderful eclipse. So we have that brewing, and I will say right now, this is going to be Instagram exclusive. So please be sure that you're following. I'll give you guys reminders, of course, for those who are interested in participating. This is going to be powerful. This is going to be powerful. We're going to serve it up like you guys have never seen. But we want to use the Instagram platform because it's a lot better for challenges. You know, we've found, ironically, some challenges, hosting challenges on Facebook. So if you guys are in it to win it and you're really, really, really one of those people who's going along with the challenges, be sure to follow Mystic Mars. It's Mystic X Mars on Instagram for updates on that. And also to see the cards that I pull. I put a card up almost every day. Like Bear, I'll probably put up tomorrow, you know, Karmic Completion later on in the week. I remind you guys throughout the week what we pulled so that you could go, oh yeah, she pulled Cat. Oh my gosh, what happened in my life that made me more independent, made me find some healthy boundaries. Yeah, so it's kind of cool. And I hope to see you on Instagram and to continue conversations there as well. And I really appreciate all the comments that I get on these, because I'm not here to just talk at you. I want interaction with you. I want it to really stick. That's the best way to learn. When someone's talking at you, you don't really learn. When we're asking questions and it's a little more interactive, like I just asked you guys, it's in your hands. Which card are you going to resonate with more? It starts to really resonate better. So I'm so grateful for everyone who watches live. And these seem to be catching on, and people ask me about them and look forward to them. And I'm just like super, super stoked about that. Very, very excited. And there are more cool things on the way. So I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Monday and a wonderful week. And keep that revved up motivation going. We just passed the new moon in Leo. We're in Leo. It's time to find some pride in what we do. It's time to enjoy those people that we're around. It's time to maybe show off a little bit, but, you know, in a really balanced way. In love, oh my goodness. The Leo energy is very, very loving. It could be very cuddle, loving. It could be the nice kitty. But fierce. We have some fierceness. So be fierce about what you want right now. Keep your eye on the prize. And I'll check back in with you on Friday. And I want to see how your weeks went. Please pay attention to the animals and how they're working out. That way on Friday when I ask you, you could come up with some examples and let me know how things played out for you, because for everyone it's going to be a little bit different, but same overall energy. Really, really cool. So have a good week, you guys, and I'll see you on Friday. Bye.